25. Ben Harper. Musician Ben Harper can do it all. A brilliant singer and songwriter, he's also a very talented guitarist, pianist, bassist, and drummer. Harper's father, Leonard, was of African American and Cherokee descent, and his mother, Ellen Chase Verdes, is Jewish. Harper himself was in an interracial marriage. He was married to actress Laura Dern, Jurassic Park, Wild, Blue Velvet, Wild at Heart, from 2005 to 2013. Harper is currently married to Jacqueline Mathis, who is white. 25. Ben Harper. Musician Ben Harper can do it all. A brilliant singer and songwriter, he's also a very talented guitarist, pianist, bassist, and drummer. Harper's father, Leonard, was of African American and Cherokee descent, and his mother, Ellen Chase Verdes, is Jewish. Harper himself was in an interracial marriage. He was married to actress Laura Dern, Jurassic Park, Wild, Blue Velvet, Wild at Heart, from 2005 to 2013. Harper is currently married to Jacqueline Mathis, who is white. 24. Chris Humphries. Chris Humphries, an NBA journeyman who bounced around the league from 2004 to 2017, is most remembered for his brief marriage to Kim Kardashian. They were married for a mere 72 days before Kardashian filed for divorce. Humphries, who was born to Deborah and William Humphries, a football player for the University of Minnesota, in 1985, he is half African American. 23. Rosario Dawson. Actress Rosario Dawson, who has starred in such films as Rent, the Lego Batman movie, and Eagle Eye, was born to a Puerto Rican Cuban mother, though not a whole lot is known about her father, Patrick C. Harris, who didn't raise her. In 2013, Dawson provided some clarity about her multicultural background in a tweet. "I'm not biracial. I'm half Puerto Rican, Afro-Cuban and half Irish, Native Indian." Dawson, also a political activist, is currently in a relationship with United States Senator Cory Booker. 22. Soledad O'Brien. Broadcast journalist and executive producer Soledad O'Brien was born to an Irish-Scottish father from Australia and an Afro-Cuban mother from Havana. Her parents got married in Washington, D.C. because interracial marriage was illegal in Maryland, where they were living at the time. Currently, the Harvard University graduate serves as the anchor of Matter of Fact with Soledad O'Brien, a syndicated public affairs talk show. 21. Troyan Belisario. Actress Troyan Belisario, best known for her starring roles in Pretty Little Liars, Lauren, Consent, and Feed, was born to producer, screenwriter Donald P. Belisario, who is Italian and Serbian, and actress/writer/producer Deborah Pratt, who is African American, French, and English. In 2016, Belisario married Suits star Patrick J. Adams, and they welcomed a baby girl in 2018. 20. Nicole Richie. Richie's biological father, Peter Michael Escovedo, is Afro-Creole and Mexican. The reality star also reportedly has some Creole and Spanish ancestry mixed in there as well. Of course, as many know, she was raised by Lionel Richie and his wife, Brenda Harvey, from the time she was 3 years old. They officially adopted her when she was 9 years old. Her birth parents were not in a position to care for her, and Lionel Richie was a friend of theirs. 19. Meghan Markle. Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, the actress now living out every American girl's princess dream, is married to Prince Harry, a member of the British royal family. In fact, she's the first black member of the royal family. Her mother, whom she is very close with, is a black woman, while her father, who, you may have seen, has caused her a lot of trouble by blabbing nonsense to tabloids, is white. 18. Maya Rudolph. The former Saturday Night Live actress has been busy since leaving the show, becoming noteworthy for her performances in Grown Ups, Bridesmaids, and The Good Place, as well as her voice work in Shrek the Third, Big Hero 6, and Big Mouth. She is the daughter of black soul singer Minnie Riperton and Jewish music composer Richard Rudolph. 17. Cash Warren. Married to Jessica Alba, Cash Warren is the son of Hill Street Blues actor Michael Warren. He is famous as a producer. His credits include Meet the Keswanis, In the Blood, and Being Terry Kennedy, among others, though he doesn't like the title producer, feeling it is too simplistic for the job. 16. Wentworth Miller. In the movie The Human Stain, Miller played a black man passing for a Caucasian, which is fitting considering his interesting background. He is part black, among other things, though many assume he's white. In real life, the Prison Break star has a black father and a white mother. More specifically, his father is of African American, Jamaican, German, and English ancestry. His mother is of Russian, Swedish, French, Dutch, Syrian, and Lebanese ancestry. Got all that? 15. Pete Wentz. Fall Out Boy's frontman and guitarist is of English and German descent on his father's side, but many people are shocked to learn that he is Afro-Jamaican on his mother's side. Fun fact, his hair isn't naturally straight at all. It actually grows in tightly curled ringlets, and he straightens it to get that punk rock look. 14. Jordan Sparks. This American Idol star, the youngest winner ever at the time, has a very eclectic background. Sparks' father is African American, but her mother's side is filled with an array of different cultures and nationalities: English, German, Scottish, and Norwegian. 13. Derek Jeter. Captain Clutch. Mr. November. Derek Jeter led his team to 5 World Series titles as a member of the New York Yankees. He was the Rookie of the Year in 1996 and was the World Series MVP in 2000. The former shortstop's mother is Irish and German, and his father is African American. 11. Rashida Jones. By now, many know that the Parks and Recreation star is the daughter of famed music mogul Quincy Jones and actress Peggy Lipton. Before she was famous, though, many speculated that she might be Indian, or of Middle Eastern descent. She is neither, but she also is Jewish. Her mother was descended from Russian and Latvian ancestors. It was the 1970s and still not that acceptable for them to be together, she has said of her parents' marriage. 10. Jessica Szar. Jessica Szar is a model and actress, and is best known for her roles in Gossip Girl, Ted 2, Twin Peaks, and Shameless. Her paternal grandfather was Hungarian and one of her other grandparents was black. 9. Jennifer Beals. Many people don't know that the star of the 80s smash hit Flashdance is biracial. Jennifer Beals grew up on Chicago's South Side with her mother, Jean, who was white, and her father, Alfred, who was black. Sadly, her father died when she was only 10 years old. Beals has said that her biracial heritage had some effect on her, as she always lived sort of on the outside, with an idea of being the other in society. 7. Carol Channing. Carol Channing was famous for her many Tony-winning Broadway roles, including Gentlemen Prefer Blondes and Hello, Dolly, through the 1940s and 50s, and it wasn't until she was 80 that she revealed her father was black. If she had revealed it during the height of her career, it may have ruined it, as horrifying as that is. she likely would have been subject to all kinds of discrimination and dangerous hate. Channing died on January 15, 2019 at the age of 97. 6. Slash. The Guns N' Roses guitarist finds his mixed nationalities amusing. As a musician, he said, "I've always been amused that I'm both British and black, particularly because so many American musicians seem to aspire to be British, while so many British musicians, in the 60s in particular, went to such great pains to be black." 5. Daniel Sunjata. Daniel Sunjata has the complexion of a Latino, and many people mistake him for just that, but he's actually half black and half white. He never knew his birth parents, but his adoptive parents are a police dispatcher and a civil rights worker. Sunjata is known for his roles in The Devil Wears Prada and Rescue Me, and he also starred in the Tony-nominated play Take Me Out. 4. Vin Diesel. Born Mark Sinclair, has gone on record saying that he identifies as a person of color, after having been raised by a white mother and black father. He has also noted that his parents' relationship would have been illegal in parts of the United States due to anti-miscegenation laws. His father was actually a huge part of the reason he became an actor. Irving H. Vincent was a New York acting instructor and theater manager, and he got his son started in the business when he was only 7 years old. 3. Gabrielle Reece. U.S. volleyball star, model, and writer Gabrielle Reece has had quite the career. She looks white, but her father was actually Trinidadian. He tragically died in a plane crash when Reece was just 5 years old. She was raised by her mother in the U.S. Virgin Islands before moving to Florida in 11th grade, where she took up volleyball. 2. Darnell Martin. Darnell Martin wrote and directed the 1994 movie I Like It Like That, and silently broke barriers. Few people realized at the time that she was the first black woman to write and direct a film for a major Hollywood studio. Her mother was an Irish-American dancer, and her father was a black attorney from the Bronx. 1. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. The Rock can easily be taken for ambiguously multi-ethnic, or multi-behemoth, but he's actually half black and half Samoan. His father, Rocky Johnson, born Wade Douglas Bowles, was also a wrestler, and was part of the first black tag team to win the World Tag Team Championship in the World Wrestling Federation, WWF. Being jacked must be in the genes.